Why you will prosper. You will prosper. You know that, right? Now, you know now. If you didn't know before, you know now why you will prosper. Why? I got a question for you, right? I love this example. I love this breakdown, and I want to see where you at, how you thinking about it. Drop your answer down below, right? Would you take, if you had the options on the table, we got this table set up. On this side, you can pick, I'm going to take $1 million right now. Boom, cash, or however you want it. Or in this hand, you take one penny doubled every day for 30 days. Have you heard of this example before? If you heard it before, it's kind of cheating because you already know. But how are you seeing it right now? Would you take $1 million today? Or would you take this penny and it doubles every day for 30 days? Meaning day one is 1 cent, day two, 2 cents, day three, 4 cents, day four, 8 cents, day five, 16 cents, day six, 32 cents, and you keep going. Would you take the penny doubled every day for 30 days, or would you take the $1 million now? This answer gonna tell us a lot, right? You will prosper though. Somebody say 1 million already. Okay. Okay. Tell me why. Did you even do the math yet? Or did you immediately hear it and think, a penny? Right? You ain't even think ahead and like really look at what this can do? Or would you think, a million right now? Whew, I could use that. All the things I could do with that. You don't even have the time and the patience to be waiting around for 30 days. And that's a whole nother conversation. But I want you to really like put it in your calculator. If we could do the math together, right? We could do the math because if you think about it, if you really think about this, really, and we imagining that you're gonna make it to 30 days, and by the time we get to day 30, whoever took that 1 million, right? Where you gonna be at in 30 days? Will you still have a million? Will you still be a millionaire? Or would you have spent it? Would it be gone? Would it be depleted? Would friends and family have wanted to borrow? Would you know what I mean? Like, where would it go? How would you go with that? But that penny doubled over time. It might take a little patience, but do the math. I really want you to think about this. We got a million, big blessings. Come on, you already know what's up, family. Happy Friday to you, by the way. This is our makeup. You know we didn't catch Mellow Monday. I know I seen. I know I seen the comments. Yo, Mellow, did Mellow Monday move? It's Friday today. It's Free Funds Friday. You feel me? It's fantastic Friday. It's phenomenal Friday. But we here and we're gonna be back on Monday. So be here, okay? But I want to know because you will prosper. You will prosper. That's a topic. I want to keep saying that and keep that in mind. You will prosper. Say that with me. I will prosper no matter what I choose. Anybody got the answer yet? A penny doubled every day. By the time you get to day 30, what you got? Yeah, a penny a day wouldn't work. I feel you. But did you really do the math though? Would you really did you do the math already? And let's imagine right now, you already, whatever your predicament is, it already is what it is, right? You going in the next 30 days, what's happening? Right? But maybe that million right now could just, I don't want you to, and this is the thing, you will prosper because you won't be thinking from survival. You feel me? You are thinking abundantly, right? But literally think about this. I love this example. And if you haven't heard it yet, this could break through something for you. Just a way of seeing money, understanding. 1 million, yeah, a penny a day. I like to save my money. Ooh, I like that. But saving it and doing what with it exactly? Because also you will prosper. This whole saving it for the rainy day. Listen, what if it never rain? You feel me? But if you're gonna put it into something that's gonna grow it, because at this point we know like saving money is like now growing money, investing money, that's different. But saving, where are we? What are we saving for? It's different. Let me see. I will prosper. Talk to me nice, necklace crazy man. Appreciate you. Thank you. What's up, Divine? Come on, Divine. Listen, happy Friday to you. I'm a money magnet, so I'll take 1 million and keep multiplying. I like that. I like that. And then if you get the 1 million a day, what you gonna do with it exactly? Do you even know what to do with a million? Do you even know? Or would it be gone and blown? I don't want you to do that now, because you will prosper. That's the topic today. Tonight. I love that you're here on a beautiful Friday night. Thank you for spending this time with us. You feel me? Gratitude. Mellow, depends on your goals or opportunities with or from the adjustment. Okay. I will save my money and spend it on some important stuff like family stuff, you know? Okay. So if you get the million and you spend it, and then by the end of the 30 days, let's just, because $1 million could be gone quickly, right? I was just on a call, some friends called me about like, yo, something about a $5 million. They gave me a whole different scenario, right? And they like, yo, 5 million can be gone fast. You feel me? But if you got this money coming in constantly, it hit different. It hit different. I'm saving for a lot of stuff, like, true. I feel that. But when you get a lump sum, if you immediately thinking spending money on, we gotta have this idea. This is why you will prosper, right? Because we're gonna think assets over liabilities. And based on how I'm perceiving assets and liabilities, an asset is something you put your money into and it makes you more money. A liability is something you putting money into and it's just taking the money. It's draining the money. Has anybody done the math yet? Are y'all okay with math? Math was my favorite subject, by the way. So we could do it together. Say together if you want to do it together. We could do the math together. If I know a lot of my family is math. You know what I'm saying? Not the favorite subject. But for some reason, that was my favorite. It always just made sense. Formulas and stuff, just implementing numbers into the formula, and then boom, you get the answer. That was the one subject in school for me that I just flourished at. It made a lot of sense. You feel me? But I get everybody's brain don't work the same, and that's okay too. But that's why we're here. Teamwork make the dream work. You feel me? I would invest and give it away. I like that. I like that. Sidebar. I seen something today. It was a good perspective, man. It was I don't remember it verbatim, but basically it was this guy that's like a super millionaire, right? Speaking on this idea of giving, wanting to give it all away and wanting to just give money away. They have so much. They want to give it away. And it almost like he was saying that it was hard to do, because what you start to realize is the more you give, the more you receive. So even if your plan is to give it, like just the law of the universe, you giving it, and so you just start receiving in other ways that you just didn't even know was going to happen because of the energy of give. You feel me? But that's a whole nother topic. Let me stay on point. Let me stay on point. Let me see. I joined in late, but from what I did hear so far, I'd multiple it, because the simple fact I achieved that, I know I'm in the right frequency to attract more of it. So I would invest in my visions. I love that. I love that. Together. All right, come on. I like numbers. Let's go, April. My brother is a Leo. Say B-Day as you. Same B-Day. Fun fact, and he was a math guru. Is it a Leo thing? Maybe it's a Leo thing, because I liked it a lot. Absolutely. Okay, together. Let's do it together. So I'm not going to do all this math in my head, because why do that? I don't want to bore y'all with that, right? But if we take, remember the table. We got the table. Two options on the table. $1 million up front right now, or 1 penny, and it gets doubled every day for 30 days. And it's crazy because you can see over the time, like, it take a little time for that penny to double and really even add up to anything. So early on, you might be looking at it like, yeah, you took your penny, you laughing at the penny guy. You laughing at, a lot of people are laughing at the person that takes the penny, not really seeing the long game, not even thinking to do the math. You just hear $1 million and go, or you think $1 million and go, $1 million, let me get that $1 million right now. Next thing you know, it's gone. 30 days later, you have zero or something close to it, or maybe $500,000. But can I tell you what that penny going double to? If you've never heard this example, say, I ain't never heard this before. If this is new to you, this might blow your mind. You feel me? But we're going to do this penny every day. I don't remember where I was, but we're going to start over right now. So just look, a penny every day, right? You go day one, keep up with me. Day one, 1 penny, 1 cent. Day two, 2 cent. Day three, 4 cent. Day four, 8 cent. Day five, 16 cent. Day six, 32 cent. Day seven, 64 cent. Day eight, let's do this, 128 cent. Where we at? $1.28 basically. Okay, we still doubling. What day was that? Keep up with me. Keep up with me. And I'm gonna need some interaction because I'm all the math in my head is gonna be all over the place. But let's just keep going. Let's say that was whatever day that was. Okay, we're gonna double it again. Day 128 times 2, $2.56. Okay. No, that's 256. I was at 6, so that was 7, 128. I changed my mind. Now I want the penny. Right, 256. Okay. That was day 8. Day 9, 256 times 2. That's 512. Okay. Well, we're going day 10. That's 512 times 2. That's 1024. Okay. Now day 11. It's crazy because look, whoever took the million, you like, phew, I got my million. We already over a weekend. And whoever took the penny, you sitting at $10.24. It's like, that million is kind of starting to look a little, you feel me? But let's keep going. 1024 times 2. That's 2048. Okay. 2048 times 2. That's 4096. Okay. 4096 times 2. That's 8192. Let's keep going. Keep count with me. I know where it's going to land at, so I don't even really need to count the days. So hopefully you're keeping up with the days. Hopefully you're keeping up with that. Where was that? 4096. Let's just do that again. Times 2, 8192. 8192 times 2, 16 is at $163.84. I believe that's what that is. 160. Sheesh, these numbers is adding up a lot right now. Hold on. I'm gonna go back here. Boom. Times 2. Okay, I see it. 8192 times 2. Okay, there you go. 16,384. 16,384 times 2. That's 32,768. So that's $327, I believe. Give me the penny. Okay. You see how this can add up though real fast. Thank you for the gift. Who that? Gratitude. Hit that like button one time. Comment. I will prosper. Prosperity is in the building. Let's go. 32. Let's do times 2. That's $655.36. I believe that's where we at. Right? Boom. Times 2. That look like $1,300. $1,300. Somewhere around there, but 131072. I will prosper. Let's go. Times 2. Now we at 2,621 times 2. Now we at 5,242 times 2. Now we at 10,485 times 2. Now we at 20,971 times 2. Now we have 41,000. We still not even halfway to the million yet. And we like somewhere like 20 days in or something like that already, right? 41,943 times 2. 83,886 times 2. 167,000 times 2. 300 times 2. 3, 3. See, it's showing up on a calculator. If you understand what I'm doing on a calculator, you understand why I'm trying to like calculate what this actual number is in pennies. You feel me? But I think this is, what was we at, 160 something? So we had 335,000. There we go. We had 335,000. I'm not exactly sure how many days we in right now, but times 2, 671,000. So we're getting somewhere right now. And I think we might be like towards the end of it. Boom. Then you go times 2. And I don't even know if the calculator gonna keep going, but we already at 1 million right now. I think this might be the last day. Then you go times 2. And it's like 2 million. Boom. Then times 2. I want to show you this. Does anybody have the number? Does anybody have the number by the time you get to day 30? And you could really even put it in or ask your whatever device you're working with, right? You can ask it or put it in Google or something, and it'll tell you. Just say the penny doubled for 30 days, and it'll tell you the number. A penny doubled for 30 days, 5 million plus. Yes, over 5 million. But literally what you see is in the last like 2 or 3 days, that compound interest kick in, right? So it took you some time to get there. That whole 30-day string of watching them play with their $1 million. Maybe they invested it. Maybe they were smart with their money. That's beautiful. But that penny doubled every day. For one, it slow you down from spending it because it's doubling and you taking your time and you just continue doing and living your life and doing what you're doing, right? But by the time you get to like day 28, you really could see like, oh, this really doubled and really made it up to something. But by the time day 30 gets there, you're at over $5.2 million. Somebody say, I will prosper. I will prosper. Compound interest will kick in. It will. It will, says Mello. You feel me? No pun intended. Weird question. You got a ring light in front of you, bro. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Are you asking if I have a ring light? I am. Like, you could probably see the ring light in my eyes, huh? Can y'all see the ring light in my eyes? I don't think that's a weird question, by the way. I don't know if you're like asking that or you just want to know like, yo, you shining bright, bro. Is the light like hitting is the light that bright? Maybe I'm just that bright. You feel me? Nah, for sure. I do have the ring light though. God bless you. Yo, thank you so much. I do receive that. I wouldn't mind either option, to be honest. I'm going to make it work for me regardless. But I see where you're going with this. Now, 100%. I heard this example years ago. And something, I was just on a call that sparked this thought. I said, man, I'm going to open up the live with this question and just see where everybody at with it, how you think about it. Yeah, the penny will be a good choice because I'm only 12 years old. Hey, that's love. And when I'm hungry, I just can't just go to the store and buy a little snack after school, and that's just good. Because my mom don't have to give me money. Hey, that's love. I love that way of thinking, bro. I welcome prosperity. Yes, indeed. Helen, is it over 5 million? It is over 5 million, Divine. Divine, have you never heard this example before? It's actually incredible. The first time I heard it, I was like, I think the first time I heard it, before I thought about it, I was like, I think the fact that the person even asked the question, I stopped and thought about it. Because I'm like, why would you ask me that? You feel me? So I stopped and thought, and I really wanted to do the math before I just said anything. Before I just was like, oh, $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Because when... Okay. We should be good. But when you see it all play out, correct, slow rolling. Yes, I will prosper. It's a slow burn, meaning slow growth, basically, but it still hit the same. And I will, and I am prospering. Thank you. Yo, for sure. Compounding is key to financial freedom day by day. Come on, crypto. I love your name. You know something. I see it in your eyes for sure. Peace and greatness. Oh, y'all, what up, though? I am. Never heard it. You're the first to put me onto it. Hey, Divine, I promise you, you're probably going to come across it somewhere. You're going to come across it somewhere now. It is definitely a thing. Can y'all still hear me good? I did get a call come through. I don't know if I don't want it to be thrown off. But 5 million? 5 million, when you really think about this, it might take a little patience. But by day 30, for one, you've made it all the way 30 days to still have all this money. Now, hopefully, as it's doubling all over these 30 days, you not like taking and pinching out of it. You feel me? You allowing that thing to double up and be what it's gonna be, right? But also, by the time you get to day 30, boom, that's 5 million. I will prosper. I will prosper. Slow and steady wins the race. Take your time. Don't be in a rush. You feel me? Loud and clear. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Nah, that's a vibe, man. I thought that was a great little opening conversation. This was a long intro, but I don't think anybody else did the math. Did anybody else do the math, or was it just me? Y'all let me do all that math by myself. Come on, I told you teamwork make the dream work. What we doing? But I love what Ebony Mars is saying. You're gonna take that time, you're gonna let it slow burn, and you're gonna learn. I am prospering. Come on now. Now we can get into that. Because that's what it was all leading up to. The conversation of prosperity and why you will prosper. I'm not gonna lie, but your videos makes my day sometimes. And now something good is coming your way. God bless you. I received that. Thank you, family. You know what's interesting? I just put up on Threads. I hope you receive an unexpected blessing tonight. And so I'm gonna tell y'all this too. I hope you receive an unexpected blessing tonight. Can somebody say I receive it? I want you to receive that. I want you to report back on Mellow Monday. We be back on Monday, right? I'm gonna see you here on the live Monday. Hit the notification bell. But I know. Somebody corrected me too. Shout out to anybody that's correcting me. Get me right, get me in my bag. Because I said I hope. And it was just, I just made the post and whatnot. Somebody said, I know you will receive an unexpected blessing tonight. I said, hey, Ashe, man, I'll take that. I'll take that. So I know you will. I know you will. No pun intended, especially if you receive it, especially if you open to it, if you open to that idea. Don't be blocking your blessings now. This is why you will prosper. Because you're not blocking your blessings. You receiving it. You open to it. And you knowing like, okay, I don't exactly know how, but I just know. You feel me? I've seen a lot of things play out that way for me. I don't always know exactly how. And sometimes when you get caught up in the how too, trying to think of it from a human perspective sometimes, just, you don't even see the how. That's why I'd be confusing sometimes when people don't like believe in some type of higher power, some type of source, just knowing like this energy, everything is energy, bro. The energy you put out is real. And when you got this level of belief, it hit different. When you willing to say, I will prosper, and not having all the doubtful, the conflicting thoughts in your mind that keep you from it, it hit different. It hit different. I see a lot of examples of people saying, man, I didn't know how, but I just knew. And that knowing, that's why it's beautiful to plant seeds of just like belief and knowing into yourself. Let's start there. My first thought was your kids, right? But into yourself, excuse me, there go your confirmation. But plant these seeds, man, of belief. Because I believe I have this huge belief. And I've been realizing more and more. It's like the older I get, the more mature I get, the more I thank my mom for planting these seeds in me. And I don't even think she really knew what she was doing, how it was going to impact my belief and how I moved and how I think. But I believe it's all possible. I believe I can do anything. If I'm going, ooh, I want to make this happen, I don't go into all the thoughts of how and, oh, I don't think it can happen because of this. And, well, I'm this way and I'm that and I've been through. I don't even consider it not being able to happen for me. And the more people I talk to, I be realizing they be blocking their own blessings just with the way you think, bro. So shout out to my mom, man. Like, and her birthday coming up this Monday too. I'm considering what we gonna do for mom, yo. If y'all got some suggestions, what would you do for your mom that has put this level of belief into your subconscious that has you believing anything is possible that you put your mind to? That's what I heard growing up so much. So much. And it might not have been so much, but from my memory, the way I feel like I just heard that a lot growing up. And maybe it was just certain situations where she would like say that. And for some reason, it wasn't really clicking as a kid. But as an adult, as I grew up, as I got into this idea of self-development and really wanting more for myself, I realized I got a big belief. I got a delusional type belief where, one of my boys always tell me, bro, it's not delusional, bro. Look, you put in the work, bro. You really do what it takes. So it's not really delusion. Like, you talented, you got this, you gifted. I'm like, true. But if we rewind back time, check out my old YouTube. That first Mellow Monday video I posted, I didn't know how it was going to get me anywhere. I was being creative. I was throwing myself out there. I was getting comfortable being uncomfortable, right? But over time, I really did know that something's going to happen. I didn't have no doubt. And I didn't have no reason, let's just say I didn't have a physical 3D representation or example that's saying how, that even was like proof that something was going to work out for me. You feel me? With this content, with the music, with me being some type of creator or leader or any of that. I didn't really have like visible, physical proof. I didn't know exactly how. But I got this deep belief in me that whatever I want to accomplish, I will. It's done, son. It's done. I'm not too focused and dwelling on the hows. I know I got a why. I know I got a purpose. I know I got drive. I know I get excited to just keep creating and keep thriving. You feel me? I was on a conversation the other day. Was that yesterday? That was yesterday on TikTok Live. And we was just speaking on like, I'm blessed with the ability to put in work. I'm blessed to have this mindset. I don't look at work and work ethic and consistency as something that's like, why do I gotta do it? Like, I love putting in the work. I've embodied that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people run from the work. They shy away from the work. They, I put in this work and ain't nothing happened. They so attached to results and, why this? No, bro. Enjoy the game. Love the game. Love the hustle. You feel me? Y'all ever seen Paid in Full, Money Mitch? He said, man, I love the game. I love the hustle. You got to fall in love with something that's really putting you and propelling you towards some type of goal. It hit different. I love having a work ethic. I know a lot of people want to just like sit back, relax, manifest, close your eyes, visualize, cross your fingers, and wait for it to fall in your lap. But one thing I also see, I'm able to separate myself having a work ethic. And I grew up, with parents that had a work ethic. So thank you to them for that too, for displaying that for me. So I never looked at putting in work as like a strain or like a pain or like a thing that's something I'm gonna be upset about, something I'm gonna complain about. I've been putting in this work for all this time and never complained. Never really complained, man. Like I've always desired more, and I didn't always know how I was gonna get more, but I just knew. It's something about that knowing. It's something about being willing right now to just say, I will prosper. Commit to that idea. You are prosperous. And that's why you will prosper. Just knowing that you will prosper. I guess that answers the question. I guess we can wrap this up, huh? All right, y'all have a great day now. But really though, the knowing hits different. It allows you to attract the ideas, to attract the opportunities. You feel me? Like it just start coming to you when you set your mind on something and you say, this is what's going to happen. You start commanding. You feel me? A lot of people that pray, right? They go into prayer and they beg and plead. I hope, I wish. No, I'm demanding. And you got to know that's okay. Some people might tell you, nah, that's your ego. You don't need much. No, don't listen to them, bro. Whatever your heart desires, you deserve it. Hold on, somebody put on Mellow Will, I Deserve It right now. I Deserve It. If y'all haven't heard that EP, it's incredible. It's called I Deserve It. Hopefully y'all can hear that loud and clear. Can y'all hear the music? Because you will prosper. I need you to hear this. Shout out to the moms. No, 100%. I'm going to come back to this and read all the comments too. I'm looking for gift ideas. Listen, y'all, I have 3 days. Okay? I haven't got my mom a gift yet. Her birthday's coming up. I appreciate her so much. What should I do? What should we do? I was talking to my brother the other day too. I'm like, bro, what should we do? We never thrown like no type of surprise or anything for her. I asked her the other day, I said, do you like surprises? She's like, oh my God, yes. I'm like, what? Girl, when was you gonna tell me this? You feel me? What's up, Divinely? I received that. Let's go. Let's go. I receive it and I send it to you in abundance. I receive it. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super excited now. Let's go, family. I will prosper now. I will prosper. I will prosper. I will prosper. God bless this channel. Thank you so much, family. God bless you. I am a millionaire. Talk to him. Talk to me nice. You speaking my language right now. Hey, Mello. Shout out from South Africa. Love your music and videos. Money comes to me easily. I know South Africa. Y'all over there bumping that. For real. It's big in South Africa. Shout out to Johannesburg. Matter of fact, can we get a state check, city check, country check? Where you at right now? Drop your city, your country, your state in the chat right now. Your name and where you from. I'm in Maryland, and I go by Mellow Will. I'm on my way to Atlanta next week. I would love to see you there. I will be linking up with the community in Atlanta. And then next month, I got another place. Let me know, tap in. Check the description on this video, too. Get on in there. Get on in there while supplies last, you feel me? Throw a surprise, get together, keep the family, and maybe her best friend, cook some food, messages and music, and write her a letter thanking her for setting you up for success. Roses, whatever. She like, yo. You know what she mentioned the other day too? She was like, she thinks this might be tied to the fact that she was the only child, but she loves family. She loves when the family gets together. You feel me? She loves those moments. You feel me? She's the one that always is, hey, y'all, let's take a picture. You know, I tend to, when I'm in, I know I create a lot of content, but when I'm in the moment, when you meet me in person, I'm not too much thinking about, I'm working on being better at that, actually. Right? But I'm not too much thinking about capturing it, getting pictures and videos, because I'm in the moment and I'm really like, I give my undivided attention. I'm a one thing at a time type of guy, right? But that's we're gonna run that back because we do deserve it, and I want you to know that. But that's a thought. So I like that idea. I love that. You could give her a new car or some items or she actually just got a new car, but that's a good idea. But we'll get to the point one day where I could really pull up with the dream vehicle. Maybe I ask her where her dream car is. You feel me? And then we get there together. I need America in my life, and I'm doing my best to stay in good spirits. Let's go, Robin. Can everybody keep Robin in good spirits right now? This is what community is for. Love, Robin. Robin, I would love to see you on the call on Wednesday. I'm on the call every Wednesday. If y'all don't know this, every Wednesday, be there. At least get the first one for free. Check the description. Meet me on Wednesday. You can come ask any question. I would love to give you some answers. We got a whole community of people. It's 140 members so far. Be a part of it. We're looking to uplift, encourage, celebrate. You deserve it, okay? Throw a surprise, seeing that. Put some money in her account and get her a large digital picture frame where the image is changed before her eyes. Ooh, she would love it. A bracelet, balloons. Ooh, come on, Sheba. I have to leave. I'm coming right back to the stream because I love it. See you later, man. Love, fam. Mello, you are inspiring. Love, Helen. I appreciate you. Hey, happy birthday to your mom, and create a photo-based memoir book of her life, highlighting her greatness, etc., and ask her what she desires. Create something from that. Work your magic already. I will prosper on purpose. Come on now. I know I deserve it. Gift her gift cards and a car, or take her somewhere that she likes and she always wanted to be. Okay. Turn it up a little. It's pretty loud over here. Y'all don't hear that? The microphone might just be picking up my voice over everything else, I guess. All women love surprises. It makes us feel special. Noted. All women love surprises. Okay. I never heard that before. Is that true, ladies? All women love surprises. Oh, here we go. Okay. State check. Michigan in the building. Virginia's in the building. New Jersey is here. South 19, Newark. Let's go. Long Island is in the building. Help this community, man. I appreciate you. Found Spirit, let's go. Hey, Louisiana's in the building. I know you're new in Robin. Okay. Oh, that's great. Go for it. She wants a surprise. Go ask her to create a list of things she still wants that she hasn't been. Let's go to this one. We're going to bring big blessings in right now. I deserve unexpected monies. Yes, you do. I got a question. Do you play games? What kind of games? You mean like video game? If you're talking about like video games, bro, I ain't played a video game. Actually, I played with my son. Maybe like 2 weeks ago. We did like this bowling game. Like on his PS5, right? But me personally, I don't play video games. Absolutely. I haven't like played video games or any type of games since probably like 2006 or 7, to be honest with you. Like that was the last time I had got like a video game system. Like, so to me, social media is way more fun than like any video game, to be honest with you. And it's a game that you can play and get paid. You feel me? I guess you could also play those type of video. Nowadays, you could play games and get paid too. Like you could play your your Fortnites. You could play your 2K, your Madden and all of that and get, you could literally do anything today and prosper. So if you're not doing what you desire to do and getting paid for it, there's a way you can be paid for it. We all know that at this point, right? We know that in the present times. You feel me? It's not 1999 no more. But yeah. To be honest, I did stop playing video games like a while ago. And not that it's not fun anymore, but I think as I started to grow up, I'm like, how am I using my time and how can I use my time more wisely? And so like with my free time, like especially when I got into like self-development, mindset and all of that, that became like something that I really loved and really got into. And so it's like I would probably choose a book. I would choose like an audio book or some type of mindset building like lecture or podcast over a video game, to be honest with you. Like I really dove in. When I learned like 2015, that was the first time I seen The Secret. Yeah, I know about that. And I did a deep dive and like my attention just got into things that are building me, helping me grow. And I don't like to knock nobody. I got friends that, you know, they on the video games, and I got some bros, man. They just like their personalities in person they would do very well on the internet, but they just don't do the internet stuff. I'm like, bro, you spending 3 hours on 2K, bro, ain't make $1. You could at least do your little Twitch account up or something, and talk your trash and talk your talk how you do it, but get paid. That's a fun game to me. Some like you could play these little games and then, you know, they pay you in feeling something, however you feel about it, but you could also really maximize it. Or you could play the game on social media, which to me that became real fun once I really got into it. Because for one, early on it was like a challenge. It's still a challenge because it's continuing to evolve and the competition is increasing. But It's one of them fun challenges that when you win this game, you play and then you get paid. You feel me? Absolutely. Yes, it's true. And Arizona's in the building. Um, I deserve. Yes, you do. Oh, if she has a favorite picture, get it printed on a big canvas. Okay, hold on. I like this one. To hang in her house or take a great pic at the party, and the picture could be her birthday party. Y'all got some good ideas. And hopefully she don't see this before Monday. I don't know if she even watched the YouTube channel. I doubt she gonna make it this far into the video for sure. But that's good. We got some good stuff. I will be revisiting these comments. Yes, but we act like we don't. We just really like to know that someone was thinking about us, and it makes us feel special. Man, noted. Noted for sure. That make a lot of sense. Do you play Call of Duty or Fortnite? They're both fun games. I don't, bro. You know what? I once was on Call of Duty. I did try to play Call of Duty. Honestly, I don't remember when. That's probably back when it was like on Xbox or something, right? And I just wasn't good at it. Like the shooting games, I never was like the best at that. Like when I did play video games, it was like NBA 2K or Madden. Like that was my video game era for real, for real. The rest of the stuff I didn't really go too deep with it. I mean, when I was younger, I did play like the Marios and all that stuff, but having mom to put things on a piece of paper and put it and pull it from that. Ooh, I like that. The book is open right now. How do you meditate? Ooh, that's a good question. How do you meditate? This is how I do it, right? I can tell you too. All right, let's go back because if y'all don't know, I got on TikTok in 2019. By 2020, I grew something for sure, and I started this thing called Meditate with Mello. Right? How you know I know how to meditate? First of all, how you know that? Was you in there? But we went on, talk about consistency, right? I went on this streak for 769 days. Every day we did Meditate with Mello, 6 a.m. or like 6:30 a.m. every day, 769 days. What is that, like 2.5 years? Over 2 years. Every day. We eventually slowed that down and then stopped doing that. But we would go on live on TikTok every day. We would start it that way. But how to meditate, bro? For me, initially, it was like focusing on the breath. So let me turn the music off. Let's pause the music. And so here we go. We got a little silence, got a little peace. And I like the idea of like, what do you call them? Guided meditations. But initially, focusing on the breath. Because if you realize your mind is always going, it's always thinking, it's always something. So you gotta guide it. You tell it what to do. I look at it like you training your mind, right? It's like training a dog. And I've never had a dog, right? But I know when you train a dog, you gotta tell it to sit, and then it don't sit, and then you say sit, and then maybe you gotta give it some type of treat or whatever, right? But look at it like you training your mind to be still or to at least focus on what you wanted to focus on. So you're not just pulled here, there, and everywhere. You can. But my initial meditation, I believe, and there's one on my channel. You can go check that one. It's a good one. It's probably from like 3 years ago or so. But the idea that as I'm breathing in, right? Breathe in and say this in your mind. Say this in your mind as you're breathing in. And this is good. I'm glad you asked that question because we talking about prosperity. We talking about prospering, why you will prosper. Meditation, calming yourself, bringing yourself to a level of calmness is so essential to manifesting, to creating, to shifting beliefs, to becoming aware. But check this out. As you breathe in, say to yourself, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. And as you breathe out, say in your mind. Don't say this out loud. I'm saying it out loud so you can hear me. But you're going to say it in your mind. So this is what it would look like as I'm breathing out, as I'm breathing in, and as I'm breathing out. if you've never done it before, to not overwhelm yourself. I like the incremental meditation method, which I made that up. I coined that. So if you hear it anywhere else, they got it from me. Start off day one, just meditate for 1 minute. Don't sit down and think, oh, I got to sit here for an hour. No, bro. Start slow. Start training your mind to do what you tell it to do. 1 minute. Set a timer if you need to. But as you breathe in, say breathing in, because if you're saying breathing in and you're focused on the idea of breathing in, then all the other distractions, it's not as easy for them to get to you. Because even when I meditate today, still, sometimes thoughts come up. And if I get taken to the left or to the right, I always come back to the anchor of that focus, that thought. Breathing in and then breathing out. You feel me? So that's one way to meditate. And there's a ton of ways to meditate. So when you say how to meditate, it can go all which ways, right? But this is how I started. Also, a guided meditation is good. You can find a bunch of them all over YouTube. I'm sure you've seen them. But as you're breathing in, breathing out, or the guided meditations all over the YouTube. There's a great one on my channel. I forget the exact title of it, but if you scroll through my channel or if you type in Mellow Will Meditation, I'm sure you'll find it, right? But it tells you to have an anchor word, basically, or an anchor affirmation. Let's call it that. And as you're breathing in and breathing out, you're focused on that one affirmation. So let's just say your affirmation is, I am prosperous. And so every breath, you just continue to say that in your mind. And whenever other thoughts come in, you start thinking about what's for dinner, or what happened yesterday, or how could they, like, these things happen. It's normal. Don't ever count yourself out and think that, oh, I'm doing it wrong. You're never doing it wrong. The fact that you're attempting it is correct. You're doing it right already. But have you that anchor word, breathing in and breathing out? Have you something to focus on to keep your mind focused on what you want to focus it on? Not all these thoughts that's going to be coming up, especially depending on what you might be going through, what might be happening in your life, all these other things and worries that can be, I get it. But let's go back to the incremental minute, right? Because I didn't complete that. So day one, you do 1 minute. Day two, let's bump it up to 2 minutes. Day three, you bump it up to 3 minutes. Day four, and so on. You get it, right? But it'll train you to be able to focus and be still. And by the time you get to day 30, let's just say you make it to day 30 and you meditated for 30 minutes. Your brain will be like transformed. Your mind, your level of awareness, it's going to be incredible. You also got to know and believe that there's a benefit to it too, that'll actually allow you to stick with it, right? And I would suggest sitting up, you feel me, in an upright position. Laying down is cool, but you risk kind of falling asleep and stuff like that. But sit up. Give yourself permission to be still. Tell yourself you can do this. And then do this. You feel me? Does that help? Because I could just keep going. I have so many thoughts around that. Does that help? When you say how to meditate, my mind comes up with so many different ideas. What's up, bro? Love your stuff. Man, gratitude. As a child, I played Midnight Club, the racing game, and Grand Theft Auto. Sims was the beginning of me realizing I love to build homes and floor plan. Wow. Shout out to the Sims. Are we in a Sims game right now? Possibly. You feel me? We be thinking we got all this control, but who knows? I used to play Nintendo, Mario, Luigi, and that's the extent of my video game career. I feel you. I'll be right back. I need to get a glass of water. Love. Yeah, stay hydrated for sure. Let me get some too. I'm with you on that. Thank you for the reminder. I am prospering right now. Yes, you are. Sometimes I see the future when I'm meditating, and you might not believe me, but when I'm sleeping in, I'm meditating in my dream. It's always like I'm going to have a successful life. Let's go. And I totally believe you, by the way. So this idea of you might not believe me. See, I'm that type of friend. If you say something, I'm believing you. Okay, so don't come in here with no lies, because I'm going to believe it. If you tell me you're a superhero and you can fly, I'm with you. Another idea, another thought when it came to the meditation I just had too, being able to be still, because like I said, it's all type of meditations, right? Practice. I like with what's his name? Neuro Knowledge. I don't know if y'all know Neuro Knowledge on YouTube, but he gave an idea, and it's one that I used to practice. Just be still and focus on something. So right now I'm gonna look at my nose. Right? Let's just say my nose is the focus. I'm gonna just stare at my nose. But my goal right here is to be still, be quiet, and just keep focused on that. You feel me? Find you a point. I don't care if it was like a point on the wall and you just like, I'm just going to stare at that. And I'm going to practice keeping my attention focused on something. I know we got all the ADDs, ADHDs. I get it. But this practice is going to help with that for sure. Being still, being aware. And even when you feel the fidgets and you want to move, don't. Because you in control. Excuse me. And that was your confirmation that you are in control. But be still. And train yourself to listen to you, to do what you say you're going to do. You feel me? To do what you desire to do. To not be pulled here, there, and everywhere. You're in control here. Somewhat. To a certain extent. I am money. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are so impeccable for your age. Absolutely. I love when we get a youngin in here. You feel me? Sometimes I'd be like, youngins. Because when I look at my analytics, my audience, when it comes to 18 and under, it's like 5%. You feel me? Most of us is, 35 and up? Mainly between that 35 and 55 mark. That's like the sweet spot for us on this channel, at least. So when it's somebody under 18, I'm like, oh, you must be ahead of your time. You must be very wise. I love that for you. Thanks, Mello. I'll try it. I'm such a neurodivergent. Yeah, and don't overly judge yourself when you're doing it too. Cause I know a lot of people be like, man, I tried it and it ain't work. But like, that's because you get to overthinking and you thinking that you're doing it wrong now. You thinking in the middle of meditation. It's not too much about thinking, but just awareness. Become aware of all the thoughts that's coming up. You don't gotta judge it. They just like clouds floating by. You know what I'm saying? You could pick which ones you want to dwell on. Like that affirmation we said. Let's say that anchor is, I will prosper. I am prosperous. Allow that to be the focus. And realize all the things that you're thinking about, you don't have to think about. Because I know I've been there in meditation where all these thoughts come up, and my lack of awareness allowed me to go with that thought, follow it along, and then one thought lead to another. You think it's so important, but it's not. It's so much that we could let go of right now in this present moment and just focus. And it's so powerful. It's going to be so beneficial to you in so many different ways in your life. I promise you. Thank you for asking that question, yo. That really is going to help a lot of people. It also helps with compression and cognitive abilities. Focus, yes. You're definitely welcome, sweetheart. Definitely a wise one for sure. Now, that's love. No, but prosperity is your birthright. I need you to know that. I need you to grow that. And I would love for you to show that. And I'm going to see that. We see you. We appreciate you. That's love. We here on Monday. Hit that notification bell. Will you be here for Mellow Monday? I'm not missing this one. I promise you. I got you. I promise you. Maybe we give an extra one. Like I said the last time. You feel me? We do an extra one. Put in a little extra work. But I got you. And always, Carpe Diem, seize the day. And you already know there's a will. There's a way. Come on, everybody say it with me. Hey, listen, be a blessing. See a blessing. Receive a blessing today. Okay? You got me? You got me? The abundance is real. Stream.